My name is Dr. May Monsieur.
Guy Alexander.
Sophie Amler.
Patrick Ardar-Walter.
Patrick Kidd.
My name is Xin Zhang. I am partner in one of the largest real estate debt funds in Europe.
I am the Public Engagement Manager at the Bodleian Libraries.
We look to invest in businesses in Africa and South Asia in order to grow them responsibly.
I'm a relationship manager for a financial data and analytics firm.
I'm a master's student on a computer games development course.
I am the editor of the diary column on The Times. I'm one of the senior writers, and I've been there for about 20 years.
I studied modern and ancient history and then did a master's in ancient Greek history.
I did not come from a classical background.
I studied classical civilizations in a sixth form college in the state sector.
It was a chance visit to Greece when I was 18.
Studying it seemed such a wonderful way of staying immersed in these stories that I loved when I was a kid.
And when I came back from Greece, I decided to change my degree option from law to classical civilization.
I fell in love with the classics pretty much from my first lesson.
I was fortunate enough to be able to study Latin and ancient Greek at secondary school, where I took both for GCSE and A-level.
My parents told me that there was no point in studying classics.
I went on to study classics with French.
It's actually turned out to be something that's been much more relevant in my life than I ever thought it would be.
It was a fantastic 3-year degree.
What particularly grabbed me and what I focused on when I was at university was ancient art and archaeology.
Latin,
Ancient Greek.
how we come to use the vocabulary, the grammar and syntax that we do now.
History,
The Greco-Persian Wars.
Thucydides.
Herodotus,
Philosophy.
politics.
I write about politics, and I might think, well, what's going on here reminds me of what was going on in ancient Rome.
We studied Homeric texts,
The Iliad.
the Odyssey.
Sophocles.
The Aeneid.
Aristophanes.
Euripides.
There's just something about it feeling so relevant to us, so alive.
You can lose yourself completely in the subject.
It has influenced the careers that I've gone into.
It allows you to develop particular skill sets that I think are applicable in pretty much any job.
I wouldn't have gone on the path that I did without studying classics.
It's really helped me to be comfortable balancing very different types of source and evidence.
You're constantly learning how to piece together bits of evidence, how to think critically, how to work your way through puzzles.
It's taught me confidence in speaking and debate. It's taught me critical thinking. It's given me lifelong skills.
Transferable skills.
Classics really is the problem solver's art.
Classics has contributed to everything, whether it's professional or personal.
It is such a big influence on your life.
It's made me much more open to different viewpoints in the world.
It's given me a really great understanding of everything that makes up society.
There's a huge number of people I know who work in different sectors all around the world. And because it's such a niche subject and a niche area, we actually have maintained a really close bond over our lives.
It's a love, classics. I think that's the most important thing, that it's something that just makes your heart sing and gives you a reason to be alive.
My advice to somebody who is thinking about studying classics, I think, brilliant.
Do it.
It's a great decision.
You will enjoy it.
I certainly had the time of my life studying it.
When you're at school, how do you know what you want to study and who you want to be and what job you want to have?
You never know which path it will take you, and it will certainly open up a lot of paths.
I feel a classics degree does that as well as any physics or engineering or literature or English degree.
Some subjects can really narrow your course very early on, whereas something like classics keeps your options so broad and allows you to develop a love of so many different subjects within one.
In the ancient world, we find the keys and the building blocks to get us through the modern life.
You would be extremely employable at the end of your educational career.
What classics does is it teaches you the origins of so much of our life.
It's incredibly well regarded as a subject by employers.
I'm actually the head of graduation and intern recruitment.
I think it really sets candidates apart.
I see it very much as an asset.
It gives you a lot of expertise and a taste of a lot of different areas.
Even though you're dealing with something that's 2,000, 3,000 more years old.
It'll give your children all the skills they need to succeed in life.
Skills and perspectives which they can take into the workplace and they can take into life with them well beyond their study years.
The tools for surviving in the modern world.
And with it something that sets them apart as being particularly interesting?
I would definitely encourage you to go and study classics.
Yeah, take the opportunity if you have it.
You'll never regret it.